Hi friends, welcome back to Wanderlust channel. Today, we are traveling to Meghalaya, a land where clouds touch the earth, rivers flow like glass, and nature speaks in silence. In this video, we'll explore hidden waterfalls, crystal clear rivers, and one of the most thrilling bamboo bridge treks in India. This is a two-part video series, capturing the raw beauty and adventure of Meghalaya. Welcome to Meghalaya Adventure. On a Saturday early morning, I began my journey from Chennai. I took a flight to Guwahati, as my Meghalaya trip would begin on Sunday morning. To avoid any last-minute delays, I decided to travel a day earlier. I'll be exploring Meghalaya with a group coordinated by Exoticamp, a travel group based in Chennai. I'll share complete details about the travel cost and other information later in the video, so do check the video description as well. During the flight, I was treated to a beautiful sunrise above the clouds, a perfect start to the journey. I reached Guwahati in the morning and spent some time exploring the city before the adventure officially begins. Early in the morning, we met the rest of the group outside Guwahati airport, and together, we began our journey towards Meghalaya. As we drive closer to Meghalaya, one of the first sights that welcomes us is Umiam Lake, also known as Barpani. Surrounded by rolling hills and endless greenery, the calm waters reflect the sky like a mirror. This vast lake was created in the early 1960s with the construction of the Umngot Dam by the Assam State Electricity Board, by damming the Umngot River. Spread across a catchment area of nearly 225 square kilometers, the dam was originally built to store water for hydroelectric power generation. Before the valley was submerged, Khasi communities once lived in this region. Today, Umngot Lake is not only a scenic landmark but also a hub for water sports and adventure activities. Visitors come here to enjoy kayaking, boating, water cycling, and scooting, making it one of Meghalaya's most popular stopovers. With this breathtaking view, our Meghalaya journey truly begins. While returning from Shillong, we were treated to a breathtaking view of Umngot Lake from the hills. Seeing the vast blue waters surrounded by endless greenery felt truly out of this world, a moment that stays with you long after you leave. Our next stop is the breathtaking Krang Suri Waterfalls, a place where turquoise waters cascade through lush green cliffs in the Jaintia hills of Meghalaya. From the parking area, it's about a 10-minute walk to reach the waterfall. The crystal clear blue water is what makes Krang Suri truly special. Visitors can swim here, but wearing a life jacket is mandatory, which costs around 100 rupees. Standing here, you truly understand why Meghalaya is called the abode of clouds. We reached close to sunset, and as the light began to fade, the vibrant blue color of the water slowly softened, showing a completely different mood of the falls. Surrounded by dense greenery and layered cascades, Krang Suri feels like a postcard perfect escape, making it one of the most magical waterfalls in Meghalaya. After spending a wonderful time swimming and soaking in the beauty of Krang Suri Waterfalls, we began our walk back towards the parking area. On the way, we were treated to a stunning sunset over the mountains, painting the sky in soft shades of gold and orange. One interesting fact about Meghalaya is that the sun sets very early, around 4:15 p.m. This happens due to its geographical location and because India follows a single time zone across the country. After traveling for about 1 hour, we finally reached Shnongpdeng. Right on the banks of the Dawki River, this would be our home for the night, a peaceful tent stay surrounded by nature. Our campsite is located near the Shnongpdeng Suspension Bridge, adding to the charm of this beautiful place. Once we settled in, we went for a short walk across the bridge, enjoying the cool breeze and the gentle sound of the river flowing below. After dinner, we gathered around a small campfire, where everyone in the group was introduced and stories were shared. As the night grew quieter, we returned to our tents and called it a day, resting up for the adventures that await us. By 6 a.m., we were awake, surrounded by a surreal landscape that instantly calms the mind. Right in front of us flowed the beautiful Dawki River, welcoming the day in silence. Morning at Dawki is pure magic. The calm river, gentle breeze, and absolute silence make this place truly unforgettable. From the banks, we could see fishermen in the water and boats slowly gliding across the river. This is the Umngot River, also known as the Dawki River, famous for its exceptionally crystal clear waters that create the illusion of boats floating in midair, earning it the reputation of being one of the cleanest rivers in Asia. Flowing through Dawki in the West Jaintia Hills, the river also forms a natural boundary near the India-Bangladesh border, separating the Khasi and Jaintia Hills. Boating here is especially popular between November and April, when the water is usually at its clearest. Recently, the river had lost some of its clarity due to upstream pollution, heavy siltation, and turbidity caused by large-scale construction activities. However, compared to the previous weeks, the water now appears much clearer. Interestingly, a small stream joining from the left side is still completely crystal clear, a gentle reminder of how pristine this river once was. It's 9:45 a.m. and we are ready for our next experience, boating on the Dawki River. The boating activity is included in a package, making it even more convenient. We start by cruising along the river, passing small waterfalls and scenic stretches of water. Later, we head towards the cliff jumping zone for a dose of adventure. For those interested, there's also an option to try kayaking at an additional cost of around 400 rupees, or you can simply return by boat. The boat ride itself is a magical experience. The atmosphere feels surreal, with calm waters, towering hills, and absolute silence all around. Along the way, we can see large rocks lining the shores and tiny waterfalls flowing gently into the river. Several tents are set up along the riverbanks, which are usually removed before the monsoon season, as the water level rises significantly during that time. We soon reach the waterfall area, from where the boats turn back and drop us near the cliff jumping spot. After arriving at the cliff jumping area, we enjoy the adventure before making our way back. By 11:45 a.m., we decide to return, reaching the boating starting point around 12 noon. After taking some rest, we begin our journey towards the next destination at around 1 p.m. After lunch, we reached our next destination, the Indo-Bangladesh border. This is a unique place that reminds us how close cultures can be, separated only by lines drawn on a map. On one side, we see the Indian welcoming arch, and just across, the gate of Bangladesh. Standing here, the contrast is subtle, yet powerful. We could also see the flag posts of the Border Security Force of India and the Border Guard Bangladesh, standing face to face, symbolizing vigilance on both sides. After spending some time at the border, taking in the surroundings, we resumed our journey back towards the Dawki River along the Bangladesh border. Our next destination is the Dawki boating point, located right along the India-Bangladesh border. From the parking area, we walk a short distance to reach this unique spot. We arrive here around 3:45 p.m., just in time before sunset. The international border here is marked simply by a rope, quietly separating two countries. On both sides, the border security forces keep a watchful eye over the area. Across the riverbank, we can see people from Bangladesh enjoying picnics by the shore, while on the Indian side, boats gently move along the river. It feels surreal to witness a sunset where the sun sets over Bangladeshi land, while we watch from the Indian side of the border. After soaking in this unforgettable moment, we continue our journey and reach Peninsula for the night. Today's stay is at Deli-Baiar guest house, Pongtung, a peaceful end to a memorable day. By 8:45 in the morning, after breakfast, we continued our journey to the next destination, the Mawryngkhang Bamboo Bridge Trek. We headed towards Wahkhen Village, the starting point of this legendary trek. By 10:30 am, we reached the trekking point and began our journey into one of Meghalaya's most thrilling adventures. The Mawryngkhang Bamboo Bridge Trek is not just a hike, it's an adventure carved into the cliffs of Meghalaya. Starting from Wahkhen Village, the trail leads us through a dramatic landscape of steep ridges, roaring streams, and dense greenery. Much of the route consists of hand-built bamboo bridges and ladders, suspended along mountain slopes, making every step both thrilling and unforgettable. Here flows the pristine Umngot River, one of the cleanest rivers in the region, guiding the direction of our journey. Crossing the first bamboo bridge marks the real beginning of the adventure. From here, the trail becomes steeper, narrower, and more intense. This bamboo bridge is a collective effort of the village community, built not just as a pathway, but as a way to share their way of life through responsible tourism. It invites visitors to experience the pristine beauty of the land while discovering the divine folklore and traditions that define this place. We've now reached the natural swimming pool area, where trekkers usually stop to swim and relax, either before starting the trek or after completing it. Although the pool was officially closed at the time of our visit, we could still see a few people going in for a swim, enjoying the cool mountain waters. The stream continues alongside us as we move deeper into the trail, a clear sign that we are steadily gaining height. The path becomes more challenging now, navigating through rocks, uneven terrain, and steep sections. Ahead, we begin to see the ascending bamboo bridges, marking the start of the most thrilling part of the trek. I booked this adventure with Exoticamp, a well-known camping startup based in Chennai. I'll be sharing their website, Instagram links, and contact details in the video description if you'd like more information. This Meghalaya trip starts on Sunday morning and concludes on Saturday afternoon, and the package costs around 18,300 rupees plus taxes per adult. The cost excludes lunch, dinner, refreshments, and additional activities like life jackets for swimming. Throughout the trip, we traveled in a tempo traveler with both pickup and drop arranged at Guwahati airport. Since I booked early and during an offer period, the total package cost for me came down to 15,000 rupees. My round-trip flight tickets cost around 15,000 rupees extra. Our guide for this journey was Michael, a proud member of the Khasi community, also known as D-Boy, who's not just a great guide, but also a talented rapper. reached a viewpoint from where our destination comes into sight. Below that, the river flows quietly, with waterfalls cutting through the rocks, adding to the drama of the landscape. From here, it's another 20 to 30 minutes of trekking to reach our final point. After taking a short break and soaking in the views, we continue our journey ahead. Here, the trail takes us through a cave-like passage, where we have to bend and carefully walk between the rocks. Just beyond that, the path drops down a bamboo ladder, adding another layer of adventure to the trek. After countless ascents and descents across the bamboo bridges, we've now reached the final climb, the one that leads us to our destination. The final stretch, a set of nearly vertical bamboo ladders, is the most thrilling part of the trek. After nearly 3 hours, we finally reach U Mawryngkhang, the massive cylindrical rock standing tall in the middle of the river, known as the King of Stones. According to local Khasi folklore, U Mawryngkhang and another rock, Mawpeta, once battled for the love of a damsel named Kethiang. Though Mawryngkhang lost part of his arm during the fight, he emerged victorious by defeating Mawpeta. Even today, Mawpeta rock can be seen across the stream, and the curved scar on U Mawryngkhang is believed to be a mark of this legendary battle. Much like Meghalaya's living root bridges, the bamboo pathways here reflect the Khasi people's deep connection with nature, a balance of tradition, resilience, and respect for the land. Wahkhen itself feels unreal, often called India's own Hawaii, with rolling hills and clouds embracing the peaks. Standing atop U Mawryngkhang, surrounded by untouched wilderness, you feel a mix of adrenaline, awe, and deep peace. Mawryngkhang is not for the faint-hearted. But for those who seek adventure, culture, and raw nature, this is truly an experience of a lifetime. After spending some time at the rock, we begin our trek back towards Wahkhen Village. Once again, the trail treats us to flowing rivers and beautiful waterfalls, making the return journey just as memorable. When we reached the first bamboo bridge, we took a long break. Around 2:30 p.m., we enjoyed a traditional Khasi lunch served on a banana leaf, a simple yet unforgettable experience. After lunch and some rest, we continued our trek back. By around 4 p.m., we reached the starting point, just in time to witness a beautiful sunset. From here, we begin our journey towards Cherrapunji, also known as Sohra, one of the wettest places on earth. In the next episode, we'll explore Cherrapunji and trek down to Mawryngkhang village to witness the famous living root bridges. With that, we conclude this journey. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to Wanderlust channel for more travel adventures from around the world. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share your comments or questions below. Until next time, take care, travel safe, and keep exploring.